Hello, good morning children. How are all of you? I hope all are keeping in good health and take care of yourself and don't get exposed too much. And above all, I want to remind you to learn well, okay? Because soon you will be having your, what you will be having? Be having your midterm test, third midterm test. So today you're going to begin with the lesson 2, lost and found. What do you mean by lost and found? Yes, something which you're missing or you can't find it. And then when you're missing that, what do you do usually? Yes, you'll search for it. Till you get it, you will search for it. You'll ask everyone, did you find whatever you have lost? You will ask everyone, did you find my pen? Or did you find my book? Or I can't find my bag. So you keep on searching for it. That's the same thing these children in this lesson are doing. They have a pet dog called Moti. So Moti was missing and they were searching for the dog, and the group of children were there. They're staying together and they were searching for the dog. And what happened? The dog was missing. They're searching. Finally, they were sitting in a tin sheet shed and they hear a sound, and then they bring back Moti. But the parents at home were so worried because the parents did not have food or they did not sleep because the children were missing too. So they were getting very upset. Then when they come back, they were making such a sound and things like that. Then the parents hear them shouting and they were very happy to see them back. Then they will narrate the whole story saying that Moti was missing. Another occasion that was they meet up with the next bordered place where the barbed wires have been put. Why use barbed wires for? To separate the land, or for the enemy not to come this side. Enemy in the sense, they are not enemies, for the people from the other country or other side not to enter into our place. So as they were playing, they found two children staring at them. Staring means looking sharp into them. So then they go there and they find out, do you want to play? Now the rest we just read and find out what it is. Okay, right. So before we go into the lesson, let's take page number 18 and go through the meanings, right? Okay. Barbed border. So the first word, it is barbed border. I don't know if you have seen, when you go past naval base, you find rolls of barbed wires been erected on the wall. You know why? For nobody to, scale over the wall, because it will hurt them. It is very pointed, like thorns it is. It is made out of metal. Barbed wire, that is called the barbed wires, for nobody to enter the territory. Okay. Barbed border. Fence covered with strong metal rope with short, sharp, thorn-like points on it. Yes, it will be like pointed, like thorns it is. And it will hurt you if you happen to cross over. It will tear you. Your flesh will get torn. I shall repeat that. Barbed border. Fence covered with strong metal rope with short, sharp, thorn-like points on it. Bond, a feeling of connection. I have a great bond with my cousin. That means you have a strong connection or a strong friendship. That is called bond. A strong feeling of connection. Chorus. Here in this lesson it means the sound of a lot of people saying something together. Chorus means singing together, group of people singing together. That is also chorus. In this lesson it is sound of a lot of people saying something together. Crushed. When you want to make it into tiny pieces or small pieces, you crush them. Crushed means make it into small pieces. Pressing something hard enough to change its shape. Even to change the shape of it, you can do that. Crush. Especially when you take chilies, dry chilies, and you will crush them to make it into small bits. Echoed. Sometimes when you get into a room, and especially when it is newly built, when you talk, you hear your sound again, coming back to your ears. That is echo. Echoed, repeated several times. That same sound will be heard. Whatever you say, oh, 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 like that sound. Or when you say, talk something, that same thing will, hit back to your ears, come back to your ears. Give a hand, to help. Give a hand means to help. Grateful feeling or showing thanks because somebody has done something kind for someone. Grateful means when somebody do something, some help for you. You should be grateful for that. You should be thankful. You should show greatness to them. That is called grateful. Helpless, not able to take care of oneself or do things without the help of another person. Helpless means you can't do things by yourself. You need somebody's help. Hopeless, without any hope, extremely bad. Hopeless, extremely bad. That means you're not at all good in it. Invitation, a written or verbal request inviting somebody. When we have a function, we print cards and invite people, especially wedding or betrothal or christening or housewarming. All this you invite people. Narrating, telling a story. Observing, noticing, enjoyed, extremely happy. Panic, a sudden feeling of great fear. Reluctantly, assistantly doing something one doesn't want to do. Yes, reluctantly means like you're not interested in doing it, but with somebody's force you're doing. That is reluctantly. Slipped, went somewhere quickly and quietly without being noticed. Slipped. You sometimes, when you're in the class, you slip down below the desk and bench, so nobody will notice that. That is slip, doing it in a very quick action. Tin shed, a small simple building built of tin. Tin sheet, thin metal sheets which you cover the top of the roof. That is called tin sheet. Valley, an area of low land between two hills or mountain. Low land of area between the hill and a mountain which is separating, that is called valley. Valley means it will be at the bottom of the hill, like a water flowing, or it will be a plain land, but which is separating two lands. Okay. Now let's go into the lesson. Lost and found. Moti, Sinath was looking for a pet dog. So the name of the dog is Moti, and who was looking for the dog? Yes, Sinath was looking for the dog. Hearing her, Sankita, Deepak and Javed rushed to Sinath. All three asked in chorus. Chorus means in group, in same sound they asked, "What is the matter? Why are you shouting?" So she was shouting for the dog. Whom she was shouting for? The pet dog Moti. And when she was shouting, who heard this? Sankita, Deepak and Javed, they rushed. They came so fast and asked, "What is this? Why are you shouting like this?" Sinath was in tears. She was crying because she couldn't find a dog. She said, "I can't find Moti. Where could he have gone?" Now asking those children, where could he have gone? Do you know where he will be? Sankita was observing. Observing means he is keenly watching the fence a little closely. She was looking at the fence very closely. She found some branches of a bush crushed. So when she looked, what did she find? She found some branches of bush was crushed. It was all broken like. "I think Moti has gone there." Sankita pointed her finger to the other side of the fence. Fence means which is separating, or which is dividing a portion. So they were looking at the fence and they found that bushes were crushed, and they wanted to go the other side of the fence and they wanted to check if the dog Moti is somewhere there. So turn to page number 20. Sinath made her way through the bushes. So they tried to go through the bushes. Bushes means, it was very closely grown. So they tried to go through that. Through the bushes, they tried to push through. How did they go? One by one. Not all together could not go, so they went one by one. All of them went over to the other side. So they crossed that bushes and they went to the other side of the bush. They looked around. They went that side and they started looking right around. Full area they were looking. This side of the valley was also very beautiful. Now they went to the other side of the valley. And then when they looked, they said, yes, this place also looks very nice. And they started looking from the other side to this side and said, yeah, this place also looked nice. The same mountains were watching over the people of the valley. Same place, same mountains were, yes, facing this side also. The tall green trees were also similar, and the same water stream was flowing on both sides of the fence. So when they went that side, they found the same thing the other side also. Same kind of fence, the mountains, the valley, and what else? Yes, they found also, yes, the stream. So same stream was, see, stand this side also you can find the same thing. The other side also, same kind of, yes, view was there. View, what's the meaning of view? Same things what you could see this side, they could see the other side. Sinath saw a small tin shed at a distance. She asked others, shall we go and sit there? We can take some rest and then again look for Moti. So now they were looking for the dog and they were becoming very tired. So she said, let's go and sit. There was a tin shed there. There was a shed. Like we have in our school, there is one shed for the children and teachers to park their cars, not the cars, the two-wheelers and cycles. So like that kind of one tin shed was there. So she said, who said that? Yes, Sinath saw a tin shed and she said, let's go and take some rest. Let us sit down there and relax for some time and then look for Moti. On the other side of the border, there was panic in their homes. The children were missing. The parents could neither eat nor sleep. They looked for their children all over and returned home feeling hopeless and helpless. Now the other side, now they are the other side of the fence and the parents are the opposite side of the fence. And then the people in the house, the parents in the house they were so desperate, they were so worried. Why they were worried? Because the children were missing. I think I shall come back.